Hey guys, today we're going to talk to you about a top secret BMW project we're working on and last minute preparations as we're trying to get ready for the hand-built show. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is our super duper top secret project coming to us from BMW. This is if you can't tell, a motorcycle engine that has not been released into a production bike. This is a pre-production prototype engine, drivetrain, differential, and all that. They gave us a full running thing that we can't talk about, and we took the motor and gearbox and rear end, and we built a model of it in CAD. Auerbach and I worked on it for a month or so, and then concepted out what this is going to be. This bike is going to be, and this video will probably show you, this is going to be a land speed bike. Kind of inspired by the original Henne bike and inspired by the bike that we built inspired by the Henne bike. That's a mouthful, but it's totally true. These are 23-inch slicks mounted on 23-inch wheels, mounted to a complete hub that Auerbach designed and machined. It's already been powder coated, so it doesn't look like, but this is all billet alloy aluminum, and then these wheels that we've custom mounted, these 23-inch tires that were also never made it to production. These are 23-inch prototype, essentially. That Dunlop was kind enough to supply us with for this project. Proportionally speaking, they don't look that big because they're next to this giant engine, but when you look at, these are big. Anyway, Alec, what are you working on?
I'm working on mounting all the electrical components and where they're gonna live and how they're gonna live and how much space I got. And there's a lot of it.
So this is an ECU?
This is the ECU, this is the coil driver. There's reg, obviously a battery, fuse block, a couple of relays, a main fuse.
Tiny bit of wire that we're not going to use.
Yeah. So once we get all the electrical components into place, then it's a matter of connecting all the connectors and then seeing where we can shorten wiring to, cut everything down to the right.
So he's building, they're going to build brackets. Actually, this already has a bracket on the bottom, back of it, steel. And they're going to build full brackets that make everything hard mount inside here. So everything will be contained underneath this entire cover. This looks like a wireframe because it is just a wireframe. And he's going to build out a complete aluminum cover to cover this all up. Yeah. Should be pretty cool. It's a challenge to get that all into one little package.
It is, especially since there's going to be a whole kind of cage frame around it. So
you can see here, Auerbach machined this full top bracket. We've got this big aluminum bar that comes out, and these are titanium ends that were machined that we will be welding the ends of the frame together. So what I'm going to show you is the wireframe over here that we did in steel. Andy and I worked on it for about a week or so. This is a complete wireframe with just using welding wire or rod to come up with a basic overall design and shape of what we needed to mimic. And this guy, Ty the guy, what are you working on?
Helping these guys with mounting the electrics.
I was going to say, that doesn't look like titanium.
Nope.
It looks like mild steel.
Yep, stainless.
And what are you about to start doing?
Start welding up the frame.
So, go ahead.
Taking their rod underneath the wire fixture you got there. 3/8 titanium.
You guys can see this is not mild steel, it's titanium. So it's solid 3/8 inch titanium. It's quite thick but thin when you think about it from a frame perspective.
Yeah.
And you're gonna weld together all these little cut and cope and weld.
Yes.
All of this out of titanium, somehow. We've given them a significant challenge. I can tell you the entire design perspective of this bike is that the engine's asymmetrical, the drivetrain's asymmetrical. We're building this entirely asymmetrical frame. You can even see, if you look from the top down, it looks like it's all crooked. No, you were good right there where you were. It looks crooked, but it is. It's because it is. It's built to pull all this strength to the right side of the frame, where the drivetrain actually is, where the drive shaft and the rear differential is. Titanium, or his name is Ty, we call him Titanium, or I call him Titanium, is going to weld titanium, his first titanium frame ever, right?
Yep.
What's cool is, even though this is like essentially nearly 40 linear feet of wire, if you made this out of mild steel, it would weigh like 50, 60 pounds, which is super heavy, but on titanium, it will be about 8.5 pounds. Total weight for this entire frame that holds the whole bike together.
See how much welding rod I throw into it.
You look nervous.
A little bit.
See the close-up on his face? You're a little nervous? It's gonna be fine, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna make it work. You can see over here, Brandon, he's been doing test welds and breaking them apart using our press. And then he got to some of these that he was happier with. You can see one of the unique things is the heat discoloration that happens with titanium when you start to get it hot. You can actually really see it here. Someone told me that it's not supposed to discolor. That means you gotten to the wrong temperature. But we'll see. I like seeing this. That's not it's titanium only. Because if you were to use these same bits and the same blade on another type of material, whether it be aluminum or steel, it would contaminate the welds or the pieces as he was to start cutting everything. So you want it to all be titanium. Anyway.
Looking forward to hearing all the comments.
Oh, online telling us that we're doing it wrong?
Yeah.
Everyone, we probably are doing it wrong, but I can tell you it's cool to try new things, and we learn every day, and that's the cool part of what we do is that we get the chance to try new stuff. I'm excited about trying new stuff.
Totally.
It's about time we did that. Seems like we're always doing the same old thing, right? Never. It's totally never true. Yeah. Anyway, Chris Davis, what are you up to?
Same as these other guys, working on electrical mounting for this BMW
Are we
project.
actually going to have fuses? You're telling me we're going to use fuses this time?
Mhm.
Instead of an M unit, and why?
This bike, the electronics are so simple, there's no value for an M unit. There's no lights, there's no horn. So we're just trying to keep it simple.
We're making a race bike, all right? There won't be a headlight, there won't be a tail light, there won't be a gauge. None of that stuff's necessary. We're just going to have ignition, on and off. And that's pretty much it, actually.
Yeah.
We'll have an on and off switch to give it power, and then we have a starter button, and that's it. So there's just no point in having the rest of it and using a PDM. So this is titanium down here, I'm seeing? Can you come around here, Brandon?
Oh yeah, it's one of the bosses of the Arbach.
So this is one of the frame bosses, right? Auerbach machined this from titanium, and all the frame pieces will start to attach here. Same with up here, obviously, what I showed you guys a while ago. One right here as well. The lower frame boss, he machined this. If you step back just a bit, machined this and the axle sleeve and collar. This is all billet aluminum, obviously. It's been quite a bit of work already. It's okay, 3 weeks. 3 weeks. It's almost finished.
Yeah, no sweat.
It's almost done. This is a lot more done than it looks. We'll show you guys some renderings so you can see what we're after. Okay, I think we're gonna leave you alone.
We'll be here this weekend.
Perfect. Yeah, what he's saying is we'll be here for the next 3 weeks, all day, 7 days a week. Hi, what are you doing, Andy?
I'm machining a setup spacer
For the,
for this piece right here. This lovely piece of titanium that Ted Word has machined for us.
this is a frame boss.
Yeah, it's the part that the ball joint for the upper triple.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Goes
Sorry,
into-
got it. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if it's a ball joint or not. It might just be a pin and a bearing.
Something like that.
I don't remember.
Something for the front end.
Yes.
So it's all hands on deck. If you can't tell, we could do this all day. Walk around, and Chris is back in there grinding. Josh Gage. Josh Gage is over here. What are you doing, Josh?
I was waiting for you guys.
Oh, you're waiting for us.
I want to show you my powder coat.
Oh, show me your powder coat.
It's in here though, and it might be loud.
Let's go in there. It's loud. What's happening in here? Oh, that was nice of you. Turned it off. What are you powder coating, Josh?
So there's the samples for frame, finishing, and some chrome.
So we've kind of gone full circle. We normally hire someone to do all our powder coating, but Josh was nice enough to take the instruction from Chris Davis to build us our own powder coating oven
Yep.
and powder coating station,
Little booth.
which is in here.
It's in there. It's kind of messy,
He's got a little
but
powder
it's a
coating booth.
dirty job.
It's really fun, right?
Yeah.
You can see we've got this really fantastic Eastwood powder coating setup. I didn't even know we owned our own. We do. And then what we've done is, because I have some preferences about how we do final finishes on this frame. You can see we've got some very similar looking pieces of titanium that came from over there, those test pieces, that Gage has bought 6 different kinds of powder coat, and you're just testing them all. So this is,
That's a transparent flat black. It's not very transparent.
it's not, I was just gonna say, this is what?
That's
Clear 2.
yep.
So it's just
Just
kinda
like
tiny
slightly
tint.
tinted,
And this is
like a charcoal transparent. I like that
I
one the
can't
best.
see it, but it does.
But you can see it covers up a little bit of the weld colors,
Yeah.
but and it's got a little kind of yellowy tint to it too. It's kind of
But
nice.
I can still see a little bit of brass in
Yep.
there. Yeah. Actually, I think I like that the best as well. But you have 3 more, right? Or what are the other
we
ones?
have the solid tones that are going to be,
Oh, that's this.
yeah. So that's a blackjack,
BJ.
BJ,
Okay.
another flat black, stone black,
That guy,
and
yeah.
then a chrome that we're testing out. I'm gonna
What's
do
this
another.
for?
That's if we wanted to match different part and then maybe overspray either the transparent on top of it to kind of tint it a little bit.
I see.
to kind
I
of
see.
match the titanium a little bit.
Yeah, I think this is my favorite.
Cool.
But you know, we might go clear too, because clear doesn't. That's clear.
Yeah,
that's
the
clear tint. I kind of like this.
I want to do another test where I Scotch-Brite the kind of the heat color out of it.
Okay.
And then shoot it again.
So what I like the most about this project, and the whole gist of the project, I don't know if we told you guys, is that the overall way I looked at the design was BMW's got this cool platform, this engine, gearbox, and transmission, is that you would be able to look past the frame and only see the silver engine underneath, right? Like you would, yes, the frame could be impressive if you want to step back and look at just the frame, but if you want to see the engine, it's not hard to look
Right, it'll be right
past all
there.
those intersecting lines of whatever and still see the polished aluminum or at least sanded aluminum engine. So Gage has been taxed. You spent how much time on that rear
I
drive?
spent like a day and a half.
A day and a half sanding out all the rough castings on that rear drive.
Thumbs kind of hurt, but it looks better.
It looks better. It looks better. So that we could really highlight that whole drive line. And this again is just. We also don't want to cover up all the great work that everyone's done, fabrication, design, or welding from Ty. So this looks great, dude. I think I'd be cool with either one of those. This just looks like black. You're right, but it also doesn't look bad. I don't know.
Yeah, it's still like it's not full black. It's a little more brown, but I think that might be the titanium coming through it. So.
I might want to see some larger
Like bigger
pieces of
pieces
this.
of
If
that.
you could do, I mean, we have a little piece of scratched titanium that's flat.
Yep.
That might help as well.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't want to cut anything up as far as titanium rod, so Ty has enough.
Yeah, these extras. But like,
This is
maybe
all the
when we
tests
narrow
that I
it
did.
down, we'll do like this
Yep.
in this color with charcoal, and another bigger piece, another longer piece in connection with this stuff,
Yeah.
with that one. Okay.
Cool.
Oh God, good luck.
This is fun.
We're gonna rely. Yeah, it's fun. All hands on deck. 3 weeks, six
like,
guys.
It's like science. We're testing stuff.
Oh, I thought you meant the entire. We're testing the staff to see if they can build a motorcycle in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Normally, it's reality TV, I think, that gets this done. But anyway, all right, guys, that's the first daily of our big BMW secret project. In the meantime, everything in the workshop's been put on hold for us to try to finish this. And then the whole rest of the staff, right? That's only 6 or 7 of us. The rest of the staff is working on trying to get preparation for the hand-built show done. Look at this. Look, this is just for one motorcycle. And this is just the last 2 days. We don't normally do this. We normally do this all digitally. We've gone back to the whiteboard because we need that for quick reference as we check in. We have a meeting twice a day pretty much about this one project. So I'm really proud of the team. The team's kicking ass. Share this video, guys. Tell people you like us. Whatever. Thanks for watching.